It's so crazy, bhai. Like, I know this creator, she is minting 80 lakhs a month.
What?
And all she does is Instagram vlogs.
मोस्ट फेमस वीडियो का एक इनकम आप अगर आइडिया दे सकते हो तो
एक थार खरीद सकते हैं, इतनी है।
एक था रॉक्स
थार रॉक्स खरीद सकते हैं।
If you get a million views, on the higher end, you'll make 1 lakh rupees.
So we hear a lot about creator income on the internet, but because they are coming from unofficial sources, let us take them with a little pinch of salt. Here is what I can tell you with the experience of making content for 6 years and working with 40 plus brands. Can Apurva make 80 lakhs in a month? Definitely. But is Apurva making 80 lakhs every single month? Unlikely. But regardless of that, 80 lakhs is a life-changing amount for me and for a lot of you guys as well. And we see these kind of news surface on the internet very often. And I feel this is setting a very wrong frame of reference for the aspiring content creator. But worry not, I am here today to debunk all of this, to make you actually understand, to give you a full understanding of how content creators make money and also how much you can make at different milestones. And at the end of the video, I'll also tell you how much the exact amount YouTube has paid me for, I think, almost 17 million views on my channel over the last 6 years. So there are majorly 4 ways a YouTuber or a content creator can make money from the internet. And that is 4 ways on YouTube, but on platforms like Instagram, LinkedIn, or Twitter, or as we call it X, the numbers go down significantly. So number 1 is AdSense. And here is how AdSense works. Basically, this is your video, and in that video, YouTube places 2 to 3 ads or multiple ads at different places. So you are basically selling different ad slots in between your video that is given by the platform. Now there are companies, right, who are paying a lot of money to YouTube, and YouTube is giving you a part of the money for your video to be the vessel of those ads. And that is exactly how AdSense works. And honestly, this is the first type of income that most creators will ever see in their YouTube career. But very soon, if they are persistent, very soon it becomes very irrelevant. I'll tell you the numbers later on. Next one, number 2 is brand collabs. Now, brand collabs are a lot more simple. There is almost always no mediator. So this is you and your videos, and then there is a brand who want to market their product or basically get more eyeballs on their brand. It can be a product, it can be a service, or anything else. And what they want to do is that they see, okay, this creator has the exact same audience that I want to reach out to. So instead of spending money on my own marketing, I could give that money to this creator and he can sort of showcase it in their own content. So the brand gives money to you and you give them a video or sometimes a part of a video. And there are sometimes a mediator called social media marketing agencies or influencer marketing agencies. They will take money from the brand and they will give you lesser money and they will basically keep the cut, and that is how they make money. Moving on to number 3, which is affiliates. This is also in a way a brand collab, but it is much more sophisticated and much more personalized, I would say. So a lot of bigger brands like Amazon and especially marketplaces have their own affiliate setup where you can just go and sign up and become an affiliate. And for other brands which are either subscription based or service based or maybe even a product based, you can get into an affiliate agreement. So it basically means like, okay, this is you and this is the brand. So what they will do, they will basically give you a right to market their product. This is suppose the product, right? You are marketing this product by this brand and this product is being marketed in your video. Great. Now, whenever anyone buys this product through your video, through your link, suppose they buy it for 10 rupees. What the brand will do, because you are in an affiliate agreement with them, the brand will give you this 10 rupees will go to the brand and the brand will give you 1 rupee. So it is basically like a 10% affiliate. And this is something very common. I started doing affiliate long back, almost 4-5 years back, only with Amazon. So on my main channel, if you go to the description, you will see a lot of links of the gear that I use and all of those things. And these are questions that people actually ask. And I have put affiliate links there. So if someone goes through and buys something from that link, I get like a small 2%, 3% cut out of it. And again, it does not affect the prices for the buyer at all. There is no increment in the price if you're going from this link. So yeah, nothing on your side. It is just helps me a little bit. And then comes number 4, which is digital products or sometimes services. So basically, at one point, this is sort of around the maturity point of a creator when people are already crossing 100k, 200k, 500k or a million followers on their social media platform. Somewhere around that point, they figure out that, okay, instead of promoting some other brand's product or some other brand's service, I know what my audience exactly want. What if I create a product that is particularly catered to them? That is essentially like starting a business. And this is basically you and your product being marketed through your videos, and your audience, if the product is good, they will end up buying it, and basically you will get the money directly. There is no mediator, there is no affiliate, there is no brand. It becomes a lot more simpler, but again, it is simple on paper but very hard to build, because this is not content creation just as it was anymore. It becomes an online business. So now that you understand how exactly are content creators making this much money, now the question arises, how much can you make when you have 10,000 subscribers? How much can you make when you have 100,000 subscribers? How much can you make when you have 1 million subscribers? And the answer is sadly not so simple. It depends on your niche, who your audience is, which country are they from, which languages they speak, do they live in a city or in a village, and so many more factors. Like literally, here is an analytics of my video which was paying me this much for 1,000 views, but here is another video which was paying me much more for 1,000 views, just because it was on a different topic, a different niche, a different demographic was watching. And all of this was possible because it was a different demographic watching, and it was different companies, different set of companies, different niche of companies targeting those people. So if richer and bigger companies are putting their ads on your videos, you end up making more money. And therefore it is very hard to narrow all this down into one simple formula or a proportionality factor. And that is exactly why I personally know creators with 30k followers who are making much more money than creators I know who are at 1 million followers. Let that sink in. And I have not forgotten, I promised that I will also tell you how much YouTube has paid me for the 17 million plus views I have gotten on my channel over the last 6 years. And drumroll please, the number is this. Yes, I know, I also expected it to be much more, but that is the reality of AdSense. You don't make much out of this. Only when you start doing your brand collabs, when you have matured slightly as a creator, you will realize that AdSense is basically nothing that you make every single month. But as I said, the niche and the country decides a lot. If I had made this 17 million views but from US, I would have made 8 to 10 times more money. But as I said, after a point, nobody really cares about AdSense. So with that wrapped up, I hope you have a complete, crystal clear understanding of how creators make money, what are the different ways creators make money. And if this video, the monetary aspect, has really motivated you to start your own content creation journey, in the next episode, I will be walking you through 5 steps, the first 5 steps you need to take before you start your content creation journey. And this content creation series is brought to you by NIAT, a place where students are encouraged to build their perfect content creation career. Now, NIAT is not just about content creation. If you are passionate about artificial intelligence, data science, or machine learning, NIAT is the place for you, because they promote practical learning and real skill development. And if you want to know what else they have to offer, go down to the description and click on the website link. You will get everything there. And while you're at it, do click the subscribe button. That way you do not miss the next episode here. Cheers!